Good morning, guys. Good morning. How you doing? So, I really appreciate you for tuning in and like coming to watch a day in my life. So, trust me, guys. Like, there is not. I don't really have today. I have some activities that I'm going to do, but on a normal day, I don't really get to do much activity, especially when I'm at home. Because currently, I am at home in Lagos, so I don't go. I don't have a shop where I work right here. And you all should know something. I am a barber. So, assuming I was at Ijebu, where I stay. I have a shop there where I work as a stylist on that one. But right now I'm at Lagos and I don't like it. So I have a very bad but today I have things to do. I have clients to go and meet to they booked an appointment with me. They want to call, so I'm going to call them. It's an home service and all those things. And I have other things to I'm going to get some things. So what am I even saying? Yeah, I'll see. I will see it. So no problem. So this is actually like after 9. Yeah, after 9 I woke up late. I wake up very late on a normal day because I sleep late. So like you see, like they say, like who wakes up early, who sleep early will wake up early. There is a song we do sing in primary school back then, something like that. So but anyways, welcome to a day in my life, and grab a popcorn and let's check and just come and see how my day is. So without any further ado, let's just get into the video. So one thing I do every morning when I wake up is I read the Bible, 2 chapters of the Bible only. So what I do is, and I read the book of Proverbs specifically. So I'm very sure we all know how like Proverbs is. Proverbs is not just a religious book, but also a book that helps you like psychologically, because it has a lot of knowledge being shared there. You understand? So there is this part I read that said a man is commended by his knowledge, and the fool is despised. Basically, that's what it says. I'll look for the chapter and I'll show you guys on the screen. A man is commended by his knowledge and a fool is despised. So, like, what makes a man qualified of commendation or sorry, of being commended? What makes a man qualified for like people comment like and say, oh, this guy is knowledge, right? And basically, what the book of Proverbs is doing is like it's trying to like, according to what I see there, the book of Proverbs, the writers, they try to like differentiate righteousness from unrighteousness, fools from wise men. Do you understand? So the book of Proverbs, you see something like, oh, the work of a wise man is something, but the fool, his work is destruction and all those kind of stuff. It's trying to like differentiate those two people. And in the book of Proverbs, the basic meaning of a wise man is a righteous man. Just like the same book of Proverbs said something. It said the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. So whosoever fears the Lord, that's the beginning of wisdom. So that's the basics of wisdom, the fear of God. And so he's saying a wise man, not just a wise man, oh, maybe like a psychologist or something. No, he's saying one who fears the Lord. You understand? So, and a fool, what he's saying as a fool is someone who doesn't fear the Lord, who doesn't probably believe in the Lord, but I don't think it said that, but one who doesn't fear the Lord, who doesn't regard God. That's what a fool is. So it's trying to like bring us to the consciousness that God is the basic of wisdom. God is the basics of wisdom, and for success you need him. Like he said, he giveth riches, or he giveth knowledge to the rich, or something like that. The Bible said something like that. So it's very important. God is a very important something, right? Just get to like get closer to him. Yeah. And also this was me meditating here, like this meditation stuff, right? So one thing you guys should know, meditation is not like something that stuff that people will sit down and do that stuff, and I think it's from the Buddhist, right? It's from the Buddhist. But I want to differentiate something. I am not doing it in a religious way, which means in a Buddhist way. There are extents where you will do these things and you kind of get in line with spiritual beings. These things are real, trust me. There are points where you get to do these things and you begin to like align with spiritual beings. And based on you don't know the knowledge of these spiritual beings, you don't know how they work, and you don't know whatsoever about it. You don't even have a guardian that will guide you in the spiritual realm. You might run mad. So what I was doing there, I was not doing it in the religious aspect. I was doing it in a way just to calm my mind. I do it every morning, calm my mind, speak to myself deep down. You understand? In the dark, only you, right? You speak to yourself and go on with your day, basically to calm your mind and focus. That's basically what I was doing. But I was not doing it in the religious way. You understand? So I just have to like point out, but this is me. The what's the name? So instantly, like straight up, let's get into the next thing, which is house chores. Let's get into that.
Video. Huh? I see one video. Video. You won't blue. That's it. I say you won't blue. You want? Now that process not see the mindset. Now mindset. Me I don't blue for my own mind. Okay. You cannot see what I'm saying. No, like you entry my video, you don't blow already. But that's mentally though. Mentally, because over here we deal with mental degree. Else we don't blow for you already. Now believe.
So right now I'm done taking my beat, and yeah, this is it right now. So I have some setups on the chart that I'm going to take, right? I've even said the others. I've said the others already. And these trades are 10/10 trades. I like make them pass through my system and my journal to see if they align with my system fully, and they do align with my system. So right now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to show you guys those setup, why I'm taking those setup, and what I just my own view on these things, right? And let's go straight into the chart. So what I am looking at, like the trades that I have on my watch list right now, and I've set the limit order. And one thing you guys should also know is that before I set the limit order, I go through my journal. If you watch my weekly reports, you should know by now that I've set a rule for myself whereby I only take trades that align with my system 100%, so not 90%, not so I only take 10/10 trade, right? So this trade is a 10/10 trade. So this is what I'm looking at on it. On the weekly time frame, we can see we are bullish, right? The market gave us this break of structure up here. The market gave us this break of structure, and after giving us this break of structure, it indicates that we have a bullish structure already. On the daily time frame, you can see this little break of structure here, this little bullish structure that formed here. So the way it's formed, it gave us a liquidity. This is a liquidity, and this is my order block. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, you can see that the market already gave a break of structure up here, which indicates that the 4 hours is aligning with the daily time frame and the weekly time frame. So basically, I trade is structure, liquidity, and POI. So based on structure and direction, we know we are bullish from the weekly, the daily, and the 4 hours. So now, what's next? I'm looking for liquidity. Where's the most liquidity? So normally, we know that this place is where the market is likely going to take out, right? The market is drawn to this liquidity, and it will give us a break of structure around here. And this is our like external range liquidity, right? So if this market would come back here before taking out that high, what I'll be looking at is this is a Quasimodo reversal entry. That's my entry, and this is the liquidity here. So grab the liquidity, use the Quasimodo, and then continue. That's what I'm looking out for. Alright, that's what I'm looking out for. But if it does something like this, break, then I'm still looking at to take my entry around this level, probably this other block here, because there will be more liquidity by that time. So that's what I'm looking at on CAD CHF. And on GBP card, it's simple. On the weekly time frame, you can see how bullish we are. This is a break of structure here. So this is a bullish break of structure. On the daily time frame, we are bearish. You can see the break of structure happening to the downside, which means a retracement is likely to happen on the weekly time frame. So a retracement wants to happen on the weekly time frame. So my focus now is to sell following the daily time frame trend. So this is what I label as a type B setup. So the type B setup is when I'm trading against the overall trend, and it still makes sense. Imagine trading a daily time frame like structure. You understand? Some people their highest time frame is the daily time frame. So all those ones they see the daily time frame as the highest time frame, but I still see it as a little time frame. But I'm just trying to say the daily time frame is strong enough to follow, right? So I already have this. So this is an order block here from the weekly time frame. You can see this order block, right? And on the daily time frame, on the daily time frame, you can see that the market gave an inducement here. And what happened with the liquidity? And what happened? The market grabbed the liquidity, tapped into the order block. So now let's check the 4 hour. So the 4 hours now has also giving us a break of structure, which means the 4 hours is what aligned with the daily time frame. So what I'm looking out for is to use this Quasimodo reversal entry and this liquidity. And my stop is high above here. So even if the market likes and does do something like this, go above and wants to test this other block, then no problem, my stop loss is above at a safe area, right? So that's basically what I'm looking out for. And I also have some ongoing trades on GBP USD and GBP AUD. So this is what I have on GBP USD. It is reversing and kind of going back to me at my entry, but I don't know what's going to do. So GBP AUD is still in profit, still in massive profit. So as you can see, I'm just waiting for, I don't want to use this as a liquidity. I don't want to use it as a liquidity. This right here, right? But I'm still considering whether I would use it, right? And then put my entry here. I'll put my entry here. My stop loss should be here, and my take profit should be here, right? That's what I'm looking out for. But I'm still looking for maybe something like an engineered liquidity. So the market comes around here, does something like this, and then come here, and that's what I'm looking out for. So let's see how it goes. I'll keep you updated through the course of the day. So one thing, I want to take you back to something. I want to take you guys back to something about the Bible verse I told you out this morning, that a man is justified by his knowledge, or a man is commended by his knowledge, and a fool is despised, right? So a man is commended by his knowledge, which means for you to be commended in whatever thing or something. I just want to take this into the trading space, and the fact is that knowledge is key. Knowledge is key. We keep learning. That's why I appreciate my losses. I appreciate my losses so much, because these things teach me. They put me through what I cannot even get from a mentor. Because there are certain things I cannot get from a mentor, and one of them is experience. I cannot get experience from a mentor. He can only share things from his own experience. I have to experience this thing and go through them by myself, right? So knowledge is the essential thing. Knowledge is the key. Knowledge is the key. So a man is commended by knowledge. If you want to be commended, if you want to be even recommended, like you want to really stand out in whatever you want to do, I think the basic thing or the most important thing to go for is knowledge. Keep learning, backtest, watch videos and all these things. Just make sure you are learning, right? Learning, you have to learn before you earn. That's just the truth. Keep learning, you keep learning, and even the big traders, they are learning, they keep learning. That's just the truth. So that's just it about the chart, and that's it. So right now I'm going to cut the client I told you all about, that booked an appointment, and this video is essentially to show you guys a life of a trader and a life of a barber, a developing trader and a professional barber. So right now I'm going to show you guys the barbing part and how everything goes. So without any further ado, let's get into that. So I was not able to get breakfast from home, so I had to get a corn on the road. But actually, I know you might see me eating corn right now, but my online mentor said we should be so delusional if we want to be successful. We should be so delusional, you understand? Even unbelievably delusional. So this is not a corn, this is turkey finger. So a turkey lap. Now turkey at the chop, I'm not chop corn. Understand? So I'm currently at the client's house. So yeah, let's get it. So guys, I'm back home finally, and obviously you all can see that I look so stressed. I'm very stressed at the moment. Yeah. So this is this is to 8 in the night, right? I left home in the afternoon and I'm come back in the night. I'm so stressed, but thank God for life, thank God for today. Today is a great day, trust me. Today is a very great day, and I hope you all enjoyed everything. And I know it's not that okay, that flashy, or not even flashy at this moment. Nothing too flashy about, for real, nothing too flashy about. But the thing is that, nothing is flashy about me at the moment, right? I'm still growing, and I'm still trying to get to the position where I really want to be, right? So I really appreciate those of you that stay till this time and all those things. And yeah, I will branch to the bookshop and I got this. So in the trading space, this book is very important and popular. I was going to get Atomic Habits before, but they don't have it, so I got the Discipline Trader. Discipline Trader. So when I read this book, I would also come and like share tips from this book, right? And you should also get yours. You should also get yours. And I got one more, which is this: the Power of Positive Thinking. The Power of Positive Thinking. So this one is not mine. It's for someone. Let's keep this one to myself. For someone, and she's just like someone who's like really serious about, like, in this age, for you to see a girl who is actually serious to learn and grow, it is very hard. It's very hard. So when I see one, I appreciate them and stuff like that. So she's the owner of this one, and let's see how it goes. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for everything. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and if there's anything like you would love to like talk about, let's like discuss in the comment section. So without any further ado, let me let me go and rest. So thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next video. Shalom.